So,
all right, let's give out some awards. Coach of the Year.
Mike Vrabel.
Like it.
Wait, no one had that?
I Kingsbury.
That's my pick.
Vrabel, right?
Hell yeah, Mike Vrabel.
Yo, Tennessee Titans.
No, but like
right
this is
here.
an easy pick. Though.
Nah, I know.
Like-
but I just love the. You've been giving the Titans flowers all these years.
Nah,
now.
he's such an I feel like he's an underrated coach.
I'm with that.
Like, look how that defense. Like, we were for ages, understandably so, bashing that defense. Look what they just did against the Rams. Like, masterful job.
And what they did against the Chiefs too.
Well, to
Yes.
be fair though, Stafford and that offense, they didn't.
I know, but that
They,
defense.
they made it very easy.
I know, but okay, yeah, because that defense generated out pressure. Autry and Simmons.
I would just say that like I didn't from watching that game, like the concerns you had about the Titans without Derrick Henry, regardless of them winning that game, I don't feel any. I don't feel any.
They didn't even gain 200 total yards of offense.
I don't feel any different from that game. But regardless, at this point, 7-2, it's got to be the Titans, considering the injuries, considering Tannehill's not playing great.
True, and just the wins.
Yeah,
They did beating the Chiefs, the Rams, the Bills. Like, these are high quality wins.
He's
swept the Titans.
They're 7-0 against playoff teams this year. Sorry, they're 7-0 against playoff teams from last year.
Right. And now they have the easiest schedule coming.
And the two losses that they have, one of them was the Jets, which is when their entire roster was hurt.
Yeah, and then Arizona blitzed them.
Yeah, and I mean that's Arizona, that's an 8-1 team. So, I mean the Tannehill splits are scary. 11 touchdown, 8 interceptions this year in relation to what he was doing last year. It's night and day.
He's had some errant throws. Yeah.
So,
But, speaking of Arizona, though, like Kingsbury, it's Kingsbury and Vrabel.
Yeah.
Those are the two picks. I went Vrabel just because of circumstance, but Kingsbury, he's done a remarkable job.
Currently the two favorites.
Yeah.
And right behind them, only $50 more is Brandon Staley.
I saw Sean Payton's not more up there.
Sean Payton is 25-1 imp. A little bit of this, a little sprinkle. There you go.
I'm doing
There
the
you
Salt
go.
You want to give you a reasoning for Kingsbury, though? Or it's pretty self-explanatory?
Look, I think you have the best record in football.
Yeah.
Right? And especially a dude who kind of hot seat-ish coming into the year.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
yeah,
Absolutely. Considering how much they're investing in their roster. And look, for them last year to not make the playoffs was a bad look.
what was their record early on? Didn't they start kind
They
of
started out hot,
alright?
but they totally floundered. And then, like, for the Bears to surpass them was a terrible look. Because for a team like that, they could have used that playoff experience.
Bro, I had a crazy to make the playoffs bet last year. Like 3 teams to make it, 3 teams not. And the only one that I lost, parlay, it was like $50 for like $12,000. It was the Cardinals. It's crazy.
Damn.
Because I was so all in on like Kyler Murray MVP. And I didn't bet them to win the division. But I'm like, yo, if they can make the playoffs, this and that, you know?
Yeah.
And Murray gets hurt, and then it was a downfall from there.
I think the reason you can make the argument for Cliff is the unit of their team. I think that's the most surprising is the defense.
Yeah.
And I think although he doesn't oversee the defense, he hires the coordinator and he's the head coach. Like that's impressive. You know what I mean?
And yo, think of all the new pieces that he's had to work with. AJ Green, Rondell Moore, Connor now. You talk about leading
They
them.
brought in Hudson, right?
Hudson, yeah, coming in from the Raiders
Now Zach
offensive
Ertz,
line.
like-
Zach- yeah.
So, and he's
Like,
making it work.
He's built a real juggernaut there. That's why Cliff Kingsbury could win Coach of the Year, because that offense, it's very hard to stop them.
No.
Defensive Player of the Year. How about this? I got some Titans love.
Okay.
Byard. Dude has been causing a lot of mayhem on the back end. Had a pick 6. And even the strip sack against Patrick Mahomes in that game. And just solid. And I think now with the Titans' success, he's had such a really good season. A lot of pass breakups. And I think he's the anchor. I think he's the best player on their defense.
Yes. That's my pick.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was getting a little wild like
No,
on my own
that's
there.
big. Look, I know we could talk about the interceptions that Trayvon Diggs has, but Trayvon Diggs has too many big plays. And I think if you talk about top 5 corners, I don't think many people are going to put Trayvon Diggs on that list.
Nah, now you don't think?
I don't think he's a top 5. He allows too many big plays.
Hold on.
Nah, bro. You just look at the interceptions. People are going to put him on.
All right, it's fine. Like, I wouldn't consider it though, and like I could see him winning it. Absolutely. I don't think he has any business being on that list.
You think right now, if you were to poll people,
No, this is the general point of view. Yeah, like Diggs is a favorite, But I would give it to like a Byard or Myles Garrett.
Oh no! I'm saying about the top 5. You don't think Diggs is a top 5 corner right now? Like if you were to put a poll up on your Twitter right now and be like, "Yo, is Diggs a top 5 corner?"
I mean, that's just general.
I can
General
answer that-
perception though is that he's a top 5 corner.
But in reality, he's probably not.
No, I don't think he is.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The public perception and like the hot thing to say
It's
is
just
he
hard.
is.
It's just hard to convince me a guy wins an award when I don't think he's considered an upper echelon at that position. Like I don't think he's there yet.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm sorry, guys. How is there no Myles Garrett or T.J. Watt?
Myles Garrett was right there for me. I absolutely love.
By the way,
Myles
last
Garrett.
thing on Byard, 5 interceptions. Diggs has 7.
And they're a 7-2 team.
Yeah. Well, Dallas is also.
I think Garrett and Watt are excellent picks.
It's to me. I can't. I don't have the answer for you yet. It's 50-50. Watt's
been anchoring that statistic.
carrying them.
Yeah.
They have had injuries. The offense. Ben can't throw the ball 7 yards.
Bro, how are they 5-3?
Yo, you want to hear something crazy? I didn't know this. You know that T.J. Watt is less than 20 sacks away from leading the Steelers in franchise history?
That's incredible.
Oh, he's had some monster years. Bro.
I know,
but
bro.
just off the top of your head,
Because you look at
never
all the
would've
legends in
assumed.
that franchise. Yeah.
On defense,
Yeah.
especially. That to me was.
He's a stud.
I got goosebumps when I read that
Him
for
and
the
Garrett
first time.
should absolutely be up there.
So their numbers are very, very, very similar, but Watt's played 2.5 less games.
Yeah, he's been banged up a little bit.
So I'm going to just say it's a 50-50 split, and we'll see what happens by the end of the year.
Okay.
Yo, he has 11.5 sacks. He could maybe break the Strahan record.
Garrett has 12.
One of them could.
It's crazy, right?
Because you also have that extra game, too.
Yeah,
It sucks that TJ Watt... Yo, if TJ Watt falls short by like a sack, Allen, and he's missed 2 games.
Right, he's been banged up quite a bit.
See, I like, with the Watt, when you it's hard to kind of compare the two, right? I'll give it to you quick. Garrett's played 9 games. Watt's played 6.5. Garrett has 33 tackles. Watt has 34 tackles. Garrett has 12 sacks. Watt has 11.5, but in less games.
And Garrett, you have to also mention like that Chicago game. Those numbers inflate a little bit. Obviously, guys
He had
sacks,
5
but-
in one game,
Yeah,
right?
but that
Yeah.
Chicago game was. So that's why I think Watt, especially if Pittsburgh makes the playoffs, I would love to see Watt make it.
He has more forced fumbles and tackles for loss, if I'm not
And I just
mistaken.
feel like you watch the Steelers, he's consistently making an
Everywhere.
impact. Like you just watch him, like damn,
Yeah.
he's right there. So
So
great picks.
it's
no.
50-50.
Yeah, they him Byard and Garrett. Yeah, crazy no mention of Aaron Donald, but I guess torch has been passed a little bit.
Let's stay with defensive players. Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think we might all have the same answer.
I don't even know if I have an answer.
Parsons?
How's it not?
Oh,
How's
yeah.
it not Michael Parsons?
Gotta be Parsons.
I mean, does he line up at every position on defense?
I don't think he plays safety.
He's everything that we were making Isaiah Simmons to be. Remember, like the
Isaiah Simmons
versatility?
playing better.
Nah, he is. Yeah,
But Parsons, difference is Parsons could be a legit edge rusher while still being 3-down linebacker.
Yeah.
He's that versatile. So
I can't even think of a second place.
I mean, yo, the dude that the Giants have,
Ojulari gotta
Ojulari
be up
has
there.
been.
Yeah.
He's been.
and maybe
I wanna pull up the
maybe
odds.
Eric Stokes on Green Bay, but other than that, it's no one's really stood
Yeah,
out.
you might as well. What number? What value do you have on Parsons? Is it minus?
Minus 120 Parsons, and then Ojulari second, 10-1.
Yeah, I
At
think
this
that's,
point, J.C. Horn got injured because I thought J.C. Horn was looking like a star.
I think he
Asante
might-
Samuel has been hurt too. Asante Samuel Jr., but he's been pretty solid.
I hate to call it a lock,
With Parsons,
but when it's minus 125, the next guy is 10-1.
yeah, it's almost a shoe-in. He just got to. I mean, if he just
Stay
keeps
healthy,
playing the way
yeah.
he's been playing, yeah. Let's go to Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I mean, I desperately want to say Mac Jones, and maybe I will be able to say that at the end of the year, but I can't say that right now. It's Jamar Chase, and it's not even a conversation, really.
I feel the same
I
way.
don't think Matt Jones would be top 3 in the conversation.
So, Mac Jones recently joined Andrew Luck and Dak Prescott as the only rookies since the merger to have 5 wins, 10 passing touchdowns, and over 2,000 passing yards in their first 9 career games. He's in great company, and I think that team's gonna. It's gonna come down to this: if the Bengals fall, it's a statistics-driven award, right? If Jamar Chase stays where he is third in the NFL in receiving yards right now, he's in amazing company. He's sandwiched between Cooper Kupp, Debo Samuel, Devontae Adams, and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
He's sandwiched in
Yeah,
between.
he's easily.
Yeah.
Even if Mac makes the playoffs with the Pats, if this continues for Jamar Chase,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard to not give it to him, bro.
I agree.
Because it's not like Mac has 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. What is it?
not a lot.
10 TDs, 8 picks, 7 picks.
I'll check.
Yeah, check that
just-
for me, bro.
I-
I'm
look,
pretty
we-
sure it's like 10 and 8.
We could talk about statistics, but like when you watch film, you watch games, he looks very ordinary. He doesn't do anything spectacular.
That's
Like
because they're not asking him.
no,
to, though.
but he can't. Like he's incapable of doing it. Like
I mean, well,
we've seen in games against Tampa Bay, Dallas. Like okay, Dallas, he had that one play that Diggs botched, but like even recently, like games against the Chargers and the Panthers, what did he do? Like it was just fairly simplistic.
I mean, that offense is they turn the ball and they turn around and they hand the ball off 35 times a game. Like,
But the Chargers game was very competitive. He had to make plays. So to me, I just think right now he's Chad Pennington, and
Yo, that's
he's
why
also a rookie.
That's why I was saying about taking him at 3 overall. It's like not.
he's just a rookie. But like, if you want to put him up there, like to me, you're not. Chase is obviously the top rookie. I think Najee Harris is making a very strong case.
Yeah.
And Kyle Pitts is coming on.
Yo,
so these
yo.
are 3 players. You can't convince me Mac Jones over any of these 3 players.
Quietly, the Steelers' offensive line has been playing a lot better the last 2-3 games
Yeah.
because this was also a makeshift offensive line, and they've had a couple games growing pains. That's been something that look, they're on a 4-game winning streak. One of the reasons why is because of that. And Najee, Najee's been
I
balling,
think
man.
if anyone's gonna take it from Chase, it'd be Najee Harris.
Interesting. He had 20 carries and 60 rushing yards the other night.
Yeah, but he's still
No. I'm not.
From a
He's
touch-
just taking a beating. No, I'm
Yeah.
not. And
Scored a hell of a touchdown too.
Yeah.
He breaks tackles at will.
Yeah, and he's a good dude.
Yeah, so-
I'm just saying, like, we're still only halfway through the year. If somehow this offense opens up and the numbers increase, and God forbid someone gets hurt, like I'm just saying, I think there's a chance, but maybe I'm completely wrong. But the answer is Jamar Chase.
Yeah, we all gotta go Chase.